So Tony Abbott has announced his royal commission into the unions. Or is it just the unions? Or is it the unions and the ALP? Or is it the unions and anybody who's ever had anything to do with the union? Or is it, frankly, life, the universe and everything? The terms of reference are so wide that there is absolutely no limit to what the hunters, the lawyers, the investigators can go after. And this is a problem in itself, because the thing could go on forever. There is no time limit on it. There wouldn't want to be, because that gives the investigators power to look at everybody who has ever been in a union, everybody who has ever associated with a union, everybody who has ever associated with anybody who is associated with a union, anybody who has ever paid money to a union, anyone who's ever handled money that might have been paid to a union, anyone who has even considered giving money to anybody who might conceivably have been associated with a union, and so it goes on. Nonsense, you may say? Well, no. The age of entitlement is not over for the legal profession. This is going to cost upwards an absolute minimum of $100 million. And that's just for starters. Abbott and his government can't afford $25 million to bail the Ardmona factory out and the thousands of workers who depend directly on it, but they can afford 4 times that much and counting in order to bash their political opponents. This is where their priorities lie. But of course it could still go wrong. The presiding judge has been carefully chosen. Hayden Dyson, a Tory ex-High Court judge from way back, who's already got form of investigating unions and recommending drastic action against them. But he's also a black-letter lawyer. He does take things very literally, and he does chase where things might lead. So just possibly this could lead to a Royal Commission, simply because it is so wide, could lead down unexpected areas. We could run across people who have associated with unions, but have also bribed employers, for instance. We might find that some of those who've given money to unions or been in that area have also given large sums of money to the Liberal Party. It's not unheard of for donors to play both ends against the middle, take out a bit of insurance. And of course it's happened before. When Malcolm Fraser set up his Royal Commission into the painters and dockers, that backfired. That eventually drew in the bottom of the harbour schemes, tax evasion by Liberals and their donors, and even Kerry Packer. Not a good look for a government. Abbott can be hoping at least that this one he's chosen a better commissioner and one who'll stick to the straight and narrow path of bashing the unions. And in the meantime, of course, well, he can do it in Parliament anyway, and that's almost for free. It doesn't look to me as if he needed to spend that $100 million, but, well, it's only people's money after all. I'm Mungo McCallum.